Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, the party rescues Shadow and brings him to Tamasa, in order for him to recover. Later they find Shadow not tending to his wounds, but rather fighting in the Coliseum. After losing a match against the party, he joins their cause, becoming a fully fledged member of the crew. With this new party member, it is finally time to defeat this pesky Humbaba. Right? So sit back and enjoy. Okay, is there anything I want to change? I think there is something. I need to find a rage that has White Wind. There was something at the bottom that had White Wind, if I'm not mistaken. Not Zombie Dragon, Berserk, Wyvern not, Smash, Barret, Veil Dancer, Poison Vector Hound, Twin Scythe not, Trapper not, Fyra, Kitty Kid. Where's the Venobu was poison? Yeah, okay. But I should also cast poison on Queen Behemoth. I think I did get extra poison damage, which was very nice. Reflect. I think not. Especially the Queen Behemoth has a lot of attacks that ignore Reflect. And I think it's also generally bad if you cast Reflect because like those, especially like at least the King Behemoth has like some very weird AI behavior. Like when you turn him into a toad, which is possible, for example, or in the base game in Imp, if you do that, like he attacks like 4 times in a row and then like cures himself and like kills you or so. Like there's something like that. And I think if you reflect a flare onto him, he also counters with Meteor or so. So that's stuff I really don't want. Speaking of Meteor, that should probably also be something I should look out for. Okay, I want Rudra here. Rudra is the White Wind. The question is, there was also someone else. I could also use Psycho Demon. But I think Survival is better, maybe. But Breath, of course, could also be something. Iron Fist. I could also try to Berserk one of those too. Maybe that works. Someone else also had it. Come on. Fossil Dragon, Elven Dart Fighter. No. No. Now Baka has stopped again. Acid Rain. Does no one? I did have enough. No, did I not? Okay. Okay, then Rudra it is. Okay, I'm gonna go with Rudra here. You want Hunting, that's okay. Atma Weapon is fine. And actually we go with Blood Lens then. Also, skills. Phantom on you is kinda dumb, because you don't have nearly enough MP to do stuff here. Instead I'm gonna give it to Edgar. Anything else you could do, maybe? You could summon Golem just for kicks. But Seraph should actually be good. You can actually make use of that. Good. Anything else? I think not. We can just start with the boss fight again. But yeah, Berserk is something I want to try. Maybe Mute too. Maybe you can mute him or her. Like, might all be possible. Also buffs. I should keep my buffs. I should buff more because like the battle is not like cut in two. It's just one consecutive battle. Let's go with Shell on everyone first. You can cast Haste on Celis. Celis casts Stop. Of course, definitely use Gauss magic while he can. What did I give to him now? Fainaru, okay, Protect 2. Sabin, Protect Edgar. Magic Haste on Sabin. Magic Haste on yourself. I think we should have everything except for Gao. Or is Cell still missing Shell? I'm not sure. But once again, statuses are very important. Okay, Magic Protect on yourself. Sabin, Magic Shell on Gao. Edgar, Magic Haste on Gao. And Celis, Magic Kirin. Okay, now we should have everything. Maybe Celis is still missing Shell, I'm not sure, but okay. We also got Regen, which is very nice. And Gao can use a White Wind now. Okay, Beam of the King also gets attacks again, yeah. It was Rudra. There we go. We don't have stop. Edgar, do you have stop? I hope so. Yeah, okay. Because that means Cells can attack. Sabin too. Look at this. This is nice. First phase is kind of laughable, to be honest. There should not really be any complications here. You can just attack. We can all just attack. Just need to be careful for when you know what runs out. I think it might be time again, let's see. Always make sure that it is applied, because otherwise you might run into trouble. Oh, I missed it, okay. Maybe I was a little bit too early here. I think we can jump. Magic, stop. Let's just cast it, let's see what... Yeah, okay. Was a good timing here. Stop coming in again, we can attack again. I think the idea really is to use this fight as preparation for what's to come. Okay, one more. Can also still jump. Guy's also kind of beefy, as you can see. Okay, I was gonna say it should be over soonish. Okay, let's change row. Another monster appears. White Wind, okay, that was a little bit early maybe, but at least we are knowing that we are completely healed. We know that we are completely healed. Okay, what I want to do, Magic, Libra. Phantom might not be a good idea because let's try Poison. Poison is gonna be important. And what do we have here? Queen Behemoth, 49. Okay, 21, 19, 19 remaining. A lot of MP, weak against fire. Okay. Heartbreak, that's not good. Protect me. And Heartbreak again. Okay, why do you use so much Heartbreak right now? Okay, at least Sabin did not get it here. Not really sure what I want to use. I cannot really rely on physical attacks here, I'm just noticing. Burst Fist. Maybe now I can attack her again because her like bodyguard is vanished. That is good damage though. White Wind again, perfect. You're doing a great job, Gao. Very nice. Let's try to normally attack. No, Edgar was back again. Burst Fist should go through though. I did not pay attention how much HP she has. Like I said, I want to be careful because Meteor is a thing on Behemoth. Leaper again. How much do we have? Okay, 10k. Weak against fire still. Okay, 10k, something with 10k, so we are now to our Saint Beam. Okay, nice. I think we are 9k, something like that now. 8k. 7k. 5k. Saint Beam again. Starting to get more dangerous, I see. Heartbreak, okay, that's fine. 5k, like 4k right now. I need two more attacks with Sabin and Celis. Dude, I don't like that. I need to wait here now. Okay, never mind, we need to play defensively. Queen's Decree, okay. Don't kill Sabin. Okay, that's fine. Holy, okay, we absorbed that one. Nice, okay. Good one. And we also get a White Wind. Okay, Seraph is unnecessary here. Nice. But we got him. Angels. Okay, I was gonna say, what is this now? Okay, Magic, Fyra. Edgar cannot jump right now, I think. Okay, we are back to like 5,000 or so. Burst Fist, yeah. $3,000 something. Don't kill Celis, dude. It should be safe to jump now. Heartbreak is fine. Burst Fist again. Yeah, okay, nice. And now Meteor. Okay, that was what I was fearing. You never know, you never know. Yeah, that was a nice fight. I like that fight again. Very good fight. Cool. Sabin learned Death? Oh, because he had like some kind of equipment that teaches him Death, right? What did he have equipped? Something. He had equipped something. Obtained Behemoth suit, that's also very nice. Okay, we have Shadow here, he is wounded. We bring him back to Tamasa of all things, which is fine by me. Just please don't encounter Death Gaze while you do so. Don't take him to the next nearby city, just take him over to the other end of the world, that's fine. He's just mortally wounded, he will survive that. Yeah, Shadow once again has a nightmare. Do we actually see one now? Oh, we do actually see one now. His nightmares are always very nice. They also kind of like scary with these sounds and stuff. Normally. But this one seems to be fine. Okay. Normally it has this like very dreadful sound. This okay, I can turn back a boy. Stay here with my daughter. But Interceptor follows him. And that was Shadow, in case you haven't noticed. Also amazing backstory, I like that. Like, characters in this game have so good backstories. I like them a lot. All we can do now is wait. How are you feeling? Okay, he had worse and Interceptor's watching over him, nice. Okay, we cannot recruit Shadow right now, he is still wounded, Too bad though, but hey, we are in Tamasa. You can do one or two things here if you wanted to. Oh, and we got back to this music again. This music is actually different. The house is still burned, of course it is. It's locked, And there aren't any good places left to play. Oh, but who's this guy? I should save. I want to save first before I do anything here. Maybe I trigger a boss fight or so. And that's the last thing I want to do right now. Why do I appear so far outside the village? Wow. I can buy holy rods. What is Bell? That's for Mog and Realm. Interesting. Magical brush as well. Improves sketch. Yeah, what is this? Glass bell imbued with magic power. Okay. Holy rod, of course, with holy. Adds fire. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Holy rod. That I can buy holy rod is interesting. Should remember that. Okay. Otherwise, mystical dark hood is new. Immune to poison. That is also nice. But I still have Green Beret. That's the thing. But it is time to let go, I think. Monsters running amok, yeah. Give me some holy water, just for good measure. Phoenix sounds are fine. I need some more tents, but tents are so expensive, dude. Let's go for 3. Yeah, tents are always that expensive. I do not recall that tents are that expensive. Also in the base game you also have like a sleeping bag and cottage and stuff. But here it's only tent. Which I, to be honest, prefer. Okay, we got new items here. Reflect. We can buy reflect rings. Anti-magic moonstone ring. Auto-reflect. Okay. Want that. Zephyr cape as well. Cape with Esper Zilf's power. Magical and physical evasion up. This thing is so huge, reflect ring. Thinking about you-know-who again. That's too good. I cannot just leave that here. I want it. Ideally, I want another. He already left. He said he was going to the Coliseum. Wow, okay. That was quite the fast recovery, I must say. That's also something. Yeah, when you leave the village, oh, there's something here, okay. When you leave the village, you make it so that Shadow goes. There's also some, like, weird stuff going on there. I'm not sure if that's specifically with Realm or if it applies to both characters in the base game. But, it is sometimes hard, or some people struggle to make Shadow go to the Coliseum or make Realm go to Ozor's mansion, depending on whether Shadow survived, of course. And the thing is, I think it's only for Realm. I think it only applies to Realm, but if you have Realm lying in the bed, you have to leave Tamasa, like, via a specific tile or so, and only if you go over that tile, you trigger the the variable that makes Realm leave and go to Oversource Mansion or so. That's very specific, oddly specific. What do we have here? Is that music box? It's a music. Okay, does that have some kind of relevancy? Didn't I already discover that one? I think I did. Okay, music box, I remember that. Or try to, at least. Okay, Abot's rock is above water for the first time in 50 years. But that's also an interesting side quest, but we need Strago for that. Because that will also lead to an optional boss fight. May or so, anything new here? Not quite anything. This place also does not have a pub, right? What are you? After the cataclysm, I awoke to find myself all alone in Doma Castle. When I tried to sleep there, monsters came for me, and in my dreams, oh, it still frightens me just to think about it. Okay, why did he make an entrance as though he was important? 1 per night, okay. Yeah, that's why I like Tamasa, you can easily heal here. And we all merged again into one coherent being. Okay, I think I did look at everything here. Reflect rings are big, very big. So yeah, I try to remember those. Okay, now we want to go for the Coliseum and get Shadow back once and for all. And the item we picked up, the what is it called here? The Narigitsu or something like that. That's important. We need to wager that in the Coliseum, and then we fight against Shadow. And that's the way you get him back. Like, this is also called, I think, Striker in the base translation, and something else in the advanced port. So yeah, it goes by many names. Okay, let's just hope we don't run into Death Gaze while we are trying to head for the Coliseum. Also makes you wonder, how did Shadow reach the Coliseum? Because he needs to cross the sea for that. But hey, he's a ninja, so he can do that. Okay, is there anything I might want to do? I think Shadow the fight is actually kind of simple usually. I hope that hack here does not change that. We will see. Okay, yeah. I think we don't need to talk to anyone. Let's just try to get Shadow back. Okay, we need to dead the Narigitsu. And yeah, we fight against Shadow. We don't get anything. We just fight Shadow here. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We even get his theme. Okay, is he super strong or anything? No, he is very simple actually. Just murdered him, okay. Easy. We get our weapon back, that's nice, and we also get Shadow, more importantly. What are you doing here, you silly goose? Yeah, come with us, okay. It's time to put my skills to the ultimate test. Because you are the ultimate life form? I mean, yeah. Okay, Shadow's a great addition to the team. Shadow also has a very particular niche right now, because he can steal right now by equipping the thief knife. Thief knife, yeah. By equipping the thief knife, he can actually steal from enemies. And that's very big because the only other characters that can steal are Locke and Go-Go. And getting those two is a little bit more difficult, I would say. But yeah, nice, Shadow. We got Shadow back. You know what? I would like to try Humbaba again. I would be interested in that. Like, one time I did actually trigger like a different... Was it because I think it might always play the respective character's theme here. Wait a second. Because last time I entered with Zetsa, and Zetsa had a different theme, so if I enter with Go here... Yeah, okay, get it. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, change party members. Okay, the question is, what do we do now? I would like, yeah, like I said, I would like to attempt Humbaba again, but of course that needs some preparation. I think Celis, Edgar, Zetsa, Gao. I think that might be a good combination, actually. Of course, Sabin has very good HP and stuff. The thing is, Zetsa has like some kind of weird tarot that he can equip that deals poison damage, so I would like to have him in my party. Gao can also cast by Ogre, which could be nice. So, yeah. Let's just try it like this. Of course, I want to try and pull off the jump strat again. That would be awesome. I accidentally equipped all party members, never mind. Sabin's having the time of his life, nice. Okay, relics. We want to go with, not Genji, we want to go with, where is it? Gauntlet. Protect would also be nice, though. But reflect. I think I'm not gonna give you reflect. We also need earrings for the stupid Flash Rain attack. You get... I think I'm gonna give it to you. Reflect, and you also get an earring. Okay. Edgar can jump, that's fine. He still gets Gauntlet and Dragoon, yeah. You keep Bloodsword. Bloodsword does not deal more damage when he jumps though, so nope. Royal Crown, he can equip the Royal Crown, yes. Is that a good idea? It gives you good protection. Yeah, that's actually the best you can equip. Did you have that previously? I think you did have that previously. But yeah, other than that, of course, diamond armor is going to be important here. You get the Antares, because that is poison elemental. You get a diamond shield. You also get green beret, and you get dark gear, I guess. Yeah. Okay, you get hunting, and you get green beret still, and also a diamond armor. Okay, I want to time it once again so that... No, that doesn't work, never mind. I need two characters to jump. I think I really need to settle with the fact that I only take two characters with me, but I think Zetsa is okay. Yeah, I think that that's okay, actually. Yeah, I need to work with this now, like this. Of course, my status is down persist. That's very annoying. They also don't have anything. Wait a second. One thing I also need to check. Does Reflect have something? No. Does Reflect have something special going on? Let's see. Reflect. Anti-magic moon auto-reflect. Okay, half damage against poison. That's nice. And of course also teaches Reflect, so that's very nice. Okay, you originally had the Reflect ring here. Now I lost track where it is. Reflect, 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 Reflect. Antares, Diamond, Green Beret, and Dark Gear. That's fine. Zetsa is also good to have in the back row. He can do it just like that. He can just stay in the back row, just like that. Okay, what do I do with Go then? I think I go with... Let's use Genji and Protect. He should not go... Oh, let's not make him a Rage user then. Although he also got Dark Claws. Huh. Okay, let's go all out. And yeah, post the best you can equip. What Rage do I want to use with you? Rage, not Esper, Rage. Something that hurts, right? I wanted to use Psycho Demon, right? Because Psycho Demon does use Bio, yeah. Okay, so that's his strategy, that's fine. Actually, then you don't need Genji, then you go for an Earring too. You get Dragon then, Green Beret and Power. I think that's fine, okay. Okay, Espers. Espers are also something I need to consider here. I think Zetsa can use Phantom, that's fine. I think the two most important characters... Who are the most important characters here? Do I even want for Celis to be in the... like, second party? What moves does he use? He uses Solar Plexus, which is annoying. Flash Range should ignore... you know what? should ignore, should ignore, Reflect. Does Zetsa have... He has Vanish. That's also very good. Does he need Phantom then? I think he might not need Phantom then. Let's try for Golem. I think I want to make it so that Edgar and Zetsa are in the like final team. You could use Phantom maybe. Also Kirin would also not be bad. Let's try Kirin. Once again, I cannot equip Celis, Terra, because she just randomly joins. Okay, that's also fine. I think you go with... No, you did Bloodlands. Bloodlands. Do I want to use the Bloodlands? You use the Bloodlands now. Okay, I think that should boost my chances of survival, significantly so. Now I quickly want to heal. I actually have a sleeping room here. Come on, Humbaba cannot be that hard, can he? Maybe also just casting Poison in general would be good for the added damage or so. I just noticed something. You don't get Phantom. You really need Phantom because you cannot apply Vanish otherwise. It would just bounce off of you. Instead, we go with... I think that should be fine. I think we should not need Golem. I think. But still, you can get Golem, that's fine. Okay. But if I cast Vanish on Zetsa, it would just bounce off to Humbaba. I quickly land before I encounter Deathgate, and my whole preparation was for nothing. Dude, I really enjoy figuring out the boss fight there. That's something I very, very enjoy. Like, that's just the challenge the base Final Fantasy games really don't have if you, like, play them normally. Final Fantasy games, in general, are fairly easy, so I like that, like, hacks and mods exist that, like, supercharge the enemies a little bit and give them an opportunity to show off their gimmicks to the fullest. I really like that. That also makes you always, like, consider interesting and very cool strategies. I'm happy though that, like, Final Fantasy Remake and Rebirth offer you a hard mode. That's very nice, because those actually offer you those opportunities to use more in-depth strategies. I could also just have healed here. Huh, never mind. Okay, if everything goes right, then Edgar and Zetsa should be in the second fight. Because so far he always ejected the second and fourth party member. Except if one of the, like, second or fourth party members is currently jumping. Still not sure if I could make it so that my characters, that I can avoid like ejecting 2 characters and instead only 1. But yeah, you can probably tell that I really want Terra back. I want her, and it's just that one fight that is standing between me and Terra. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go again. Okay, you go, Psycho Demon. You try to attack and see what it does. You simply jump and you just attack. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, that's the damage output I like. Okay, and Scorch as well, nice. Oh yeah, okay, that's our MVP here. Nice, okay, Zetsa doesn't care, of course. Okay, that heals him a little bit. Humber Breath already? Okay, nice. That worked better than expected. No, not... Why did Zetsa now get ejected? Come on. That's not nice. Okay, Edgar and go. That's terrible. Because now I cannot really apply the stuff I need. Okay, never mind. We still go for Psycho Demon. I cannot even find it in time. Okay, nice one. I think we lost because he ejected the wrong character, dude. What happens if I enter the fight with fewer characters, I wonder? Okay, Terra's also dead. Nothing I can do here. I should have used debuffs and see if they do something. Yeah, that kills him now. Ah, not quite. He still lives. Ah, still holding on. Okay, something magic related. Vanish. Now I'm too slow. Let's try stop, maybe? Never mind, okay. Okay, I want Edgar and Zetsa, please. Can we do that, or is that impossible? But did you see the damage Zetsa did deal? Holy. With his Scorch card there, very nice. Antares. Antares is actually the name of the Scorpion enemies. Yeah, that's why I know that name. Huh. That makes sense. A lot of sense. But yeah, it appears as though Zetsa gets fairly interesting weapons. Very gimmicky weapons, but nice weapons, I must say. It should be possible that I beat this guy, right? I mean, if nothing helps, I could farm some gil to get another Reflect Ring, maybe. It would be so nice if Terra could equip a Reflect Ring. That would make matters very nice. Also, one thing I keep forgetting. I can get an item from that one vase over there. Yeah, it's my lucky day, a High Ether, okay. Never say no to a High Ether. I actually like how enigmatic Humbaba is. You can never see an overworld sprite of it. Okay, affected did not proc, okay. Thundara is fine. Not on solely go though. Bio again, nice. Okay, I wait for 1000 eels. No. No, okay. I wait for yeah, him, Edgar. Okay, and attack, maybe that's already enough. Ah, not quite. Another bio, come on, nice. Ah, come on, guys. Thundara again. Yeah, only on... oh no, that's bad, right? No? Okay. Phoenix down. Okay. At least, as long as he ejects cells and go, I'm fine with it. Like, the HP does not matter, actually. Okay, nice critical, and wow. Okay, Humba Breath. Okay, Celis and go. Right? Now we get... Okay. At least we have Zetsa, that might already be enough. Who knows? What Esper does Gao have? I'm not sure. Fenrir, that's bad. Protect, never mind. That's bad. Phoenix down, come on. Okay, not the best opening. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, Zetsa should be fairly protected right now. Unless Flash Rain happens, that's of course a thing I need to be careful. Okay, that's nice. X Potion for you. You can just attack, that's fine. High Potion also. I need to get Gauss Rage going. Okay, we have Psycho Demon. Thundara, okay. Those two get reverted, that's okay. Did it hit Zetsa? Wait a second. Why did it hit Zetsa? He ignores Reflect? Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Okay, never mind. Okay, so Thundara ignores... Okay, Thundara does still hit, okay. That is weird. I'm dead. No, come on. Okay, that sucks a lot. That still doesn't look promising. Why does Thundara not get reflected? Come on. It's a spell. Okay, one more try. Just give me Edgar and Zetsa. Those two should be fine. Maybe if I am able to proc more effects with Zetsa, that would also help. Like, I do absorb some stuff at least. But not everything, that's the problem. Oh, Terra is so bad in that fight, guys. Terra is so bad. What should I do? What should I do? I know another way to keep like 3 party members, but that requires me to like kill Humbaba in the first phase, which is fairly impossible at my current place with my current stats and stuff. Come on, where do we have him? Psycho Demon. Okay, now it gets... Why did it not get reflected in the other fight? What? What happened? Okay. That was a very nice damage output here. Bio again. Might already be enough. Let's try to do a chainsaw. No, not on Edgar. That does not help. Okay, Humber Breath, and who gets ejected? Okay, Edgar immediately gone, and... Celis. Okay, we are back to Zetsa and Go again, okay. Dude. But we have more HP and stuff now, so... Who knows? Still need to try whether or not I can apply some statuses on Humbaba. Phantom. Rage. Psycho Demon. Magic. What do we have here? Let's try Stop. Thundaga does go through. Why does Thundaga go through? Okay, let's see if Stop works. If Stop works, then I... Nope, of course not. Why would Stop work, of course? And Flash Rain, I'm dead. Oh, Phantom again, let's see. But if the magic just goes through, then there's not much I can do. Okay, Zetsa, carry me now. He's also blinded, that's also so bad. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I drop... Thundaga, does it go through again? It does, why does it go through? Come on. That should not happen. Dude, that's so unfair. I'm dead now because he hits me. Flash Rain even, wow. He goes all out now, he has no mercy anymore. Okay. Dude, screw this guy. I hate him. This is so hard. Why is that so hard? Because Terra's a good character, that's the thing. Like both story and gameplay wise. Let's go to Miranda, or do we want to go someplace else maybe? Is there anything? I have an idea. Let me check something out. We go back to the island where we started. What is this? That's Tamasa, right? Wait a second, that's Tamasa, right? Yeah, okay, I was wondering what is this? This is not the Triangle Isle, no. Because it looks a lot like it, but nope. I want to go back to the island where we started, Celis' home. Like here. I'm wondering, is Sid still here? Immediately encounter? Peeper? I think those guys immediately die when you hit them. 1 XP, 1 magic AP. Makes it a good spot to like farm some. Oh, Hill of Despair. Anything here? Can I jump off? Can you return here in the base game, or is that once again a new thing? This looks so nice. It should look more like Decade, I think. It just looks like a normal mountain. The question is, where is here? Ah, Fisherman's Horizon music, and Sid is still here. Wow. I want to repair our house, but that flying monster called Deathgaze keeps just wrecking everything all over again. Okay, we need to kill Deathgaze, and then we might be able to do something. Anything here? Another raft? No. Fisherman's Horizon is one of my favorite themes in all of gaming. I want to go to the beach. The Magicite is not here. But I did get a fish. Okay, Magicite is also not here. Good to know. Okay, that means I go away from here. And I go for a Mount Zozo now. And that's what is probably intended right now, because we did see that Pidgeon and we should follow that Pidgeon. And our search starts in Miranda. That's the first place we need to go to. I think Party is actually fine. Bloodlands. Yeah, okay. You don't need the Reflect Ring anymore. You can go with the Brave Ring. Could also do with the ribbon, maybe. Or being a Peace Ring. You get the ribbon. Gauntlet Earring is not necessary. Actually, you get the ribbon. You get Counter would be nice, maybe. White Cape Atlas. Haiji Siete. You get a Peace Ring. I think the next dungeon. No, never mind. Don't get a Peace Ring. Dude, Protect Ring. Yeah, okay. And you get the ribbon. Green Beret, Diamond. Not skills, dude. Relics, you get a Genji, and you are the healer now. Double heal and Green Beret and power. I should probably also bring a Shadow with me. Shadow does have a severe, or like severe behind with spells and stuff. I think Fenrir is still fine. Phantom is not what you should do. Let's learn haste and stuff. Yeah, okay. You still have Golem. Is there anything you... Asuna, maybe, yeah? And Kirin is not fine because you have better stuff to learn, I think. Yeah, Shell, okay. Okay, the next thing we do is searching the next character, which is Cyan on Mount Zozo. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.